In this live golf lesson, I'm gonna help Felix hit his driver farther and straighter. First of all, he's a first subscriber having a live lessons in our channel. So yeah, it's great. Usually it's always my student who comes in for a live lesson video.
Okay.
But it's an actual first subscriber. So you told me you're struggling with your driver, and you told me your balls are going everywhere.
Yeah, it really depends on the day.
Yeah,
sometimes it's all hooks, sometimes it's all slice.
Hooks and slice and high, low, everywhere, right? So I saw your swing, and I saw a few things that needs to be changed. And one thing that I noticed that you have a really good sequence, and you have a very fast club speed, but no consistency. And your club face is being wide open, and then you're not hitting in the center of the club face, and attack angle and club pad, everything's just off. So we're gonna make your swing a little bit more compact. That's our goal. And we're gonna try to decrease your club speed, because we're not playing in the long drive championship, right? So our goal is to hit the fairway, right? So we're gonna work on that. So let's show the audience how you swing first. We're gonna hit 3 shots. Ooh. Okay, so
up in the air, yeah.
Yeah, it's 160 yards.
Okay. Oh. All right, overcompensated a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, that was a little heely. So one super high shot and one super low shot. Oh, that was better.
Okay.
Okay, so one sky, one low, and one decent shot. So your club speed was 127.
Yeah.
So which is actually faster than the tour average. Okay. So it's possible because you have a good sequencing and you're tall. You're gonna make it easier to create club speed. So let's get to your setup first. Let's start with the setup. Okay. Okay. So is that where you normally set up?
Yeah.
Okay, so where should your ball position be when you set up? Does this has to be there? Or is it more here or more there? Where did you learn to?
I don't think I remember.
Oh, okay. So you just randomly putting in the ball position?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, just slightly more left of the middle.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so your ball position should be right here, inside of your left heel.
Oh.
So, which means we gotta move this way.
Okay.
Keep going, a little bit more. Okay, good. That's the first part. Okay. That's why you're having a lot of sky shot, because your ball position is too much on the middle, and you're hitting down on the ball. So that's the first thing. Yeah, so always inside of your left heel, and then slightly open your left heel. Okay.
Okay.
That's good. And then get your setup again.
Oh.
Okay. So it feels like the ball is way more on the left side now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. It should feel like the ball is on your left armpit area, right there. Okay. Okay. Good. And then I like your grip. You have a little stronger grip. You know what I mean by stronger grip? So everything is turning, right side. So it makes it easier to rotate. Okay. And then another thing is that you're pushing your handle down too much. So what's happening is you're creating too much angle here. So we don't want too much angle. We want hands to be a little bit higher. So I want you to stand up a little bit tall.
Okay.
Good. Much better. And then I want you to stand slightly closer to the ball. Slightly closer. A little bit closer. Good. Okay, much better. Good. So, and one more thing is right now your right shoulder is in front of your left shoulder, right? So we're gonna make it either square or slightly closed.
Okay.
Good. Okay. Ooh.
A lot of strain. Yeah.
Totally different, right? So now your ball is gonna feel like it's so much on the left side, because before the ball is almost in a little bit left of the center, and your right shoulder was like this. So now the ball is more on the left side, and then your right shoulder is like this. So you gotta you're almost feeling like the ball's on your left side of your body now, right? Farther away. So that's completely normal. Yeah. And then next thing is the over backswing. So when you're going to the backswing, your club was way up here.
Yeah.
So can you actually see your club head on the backswing?
Yes, I can.
When you're at the top of the backswing, you can actually see it on your eye, right? Because your club was like almost down here. Yeah, so we gotta work on that first, okay? So let's get to your setup. So main reason, there's two reasons for that. One is because your backswing is too fast. You gotta slow down your backswing. There's too much momentum on your swing. And next one is just, you gotta keep your arm straight, left arm.
Okay.
So keep your left arm straight, and then we're gonna start with the half swing. Slow half swing, okay? We're gonna stop here and start swinging.
Okay.
So without the ball, let's give it a try. One swing. Good. Try again. One swing. Okay. So did you feel like you're doing a half swing on that one?
Yeah.
That was a full swing. Exactly full swing. The parallel to the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so when you feel like you're doing a half swing, that's pretty much your full swing.
Okay.
So let's try that 2 more times and swing a little bit faster. Slower back swing.
And then you want me to
Swing.
Okay.
One swing. Okay. Okay. Just one more.
Okay.
Good. Perfect. So let's hit the ball.
Okay.
So with the same amount of backswing as what you just did.
Yeah.
Okay. And then ball position right here. Good. Oh, a little bit more this way. Okay. Good.
Okay.
And then slower backswing, but you can still swing fast though. You don't have to slow down your swing.
Okay.
Okay. Push your hands up a little bit. Good. Okay. Ready? Slower backswing. Okay. Much better.
Magic.
No. I mean, backswing amount was definitely better on that one. So let's try 2 more.
Okay. Oh, topped it.
That was a lot of backswing though. Reason why we do that is because when you do too much backswing, what happens at the top, because your backswing is way up here, what's happening is your arms are bending and your wrist is cupping. So you're doing way too much wrist hinging, which causes your club face to be open and closed. So our goal is to hit the ball straight by not opening your club face on the backswing as much as you can. We want to keep it as neutral as possible. Neutral, 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 and neutral. And then come back down. So that's the main reason why we don't want to do over backswing. And then another reason is bending. So as soon as you start bending your left arm at the top of the backswing, what happens is you know that you cannot come down to the downswing like this with a bent arm. What happens is you start extending your arms first. But as soon as you extend your arm first, what happens is you start casting. Casting. You know what I mean by casting?
Kind of like a fishing rod.
Yeah. So like this. You're casting your hands. So as soon as you cast your hand in the too early, what happens is you might hit the ground, or your lowest point was gonna change every single time. Lowest point of your club head. So you don't want to start casting too early with any clubs. So that's why we keep your left arm straight so we can maintain this 90-degree angle and just start with your lower body and come down like this instead of casting. So when your arm starts straighten up, your wrist's gonna cast a little earlier. Okay. So just to prevent those 2 things, we don't want to do over backswing. Okay? So we're gonna hit 2 more shots.
Should I focus on just locking that?
Yeah, lock your arm. And if you just do slower backswing, then it's naturally gonna get straighter.
Okay.
Oh no, that was way too much. At the top, at the end, you just did this at the end. So you gotta do way less.
Okay. So less
backswing.
Backswing as well.
Yeah, that was better. So you still have a lot of sky shot. Okay, so next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna lower your tee a little bit. So just by a little bit. And then we're also going to work on your spine angle. So and your arm position. So what's happening to your front? If we look at your front video, our backswing is better. It's not all the way up here, it's somewhere here. It's parallel to the ground. But what's happening is you're moving towards the target, and then you're hitting down on the ball with the negative angle of attack, and then your hand is faster than your club head. So what you're doing is you're literally just throwing your hands towards the target, not the club head. You gotta throw your club head by releasing your hands, but you're just muscling it out like this. So that's why you keep hitting down, which means you're hitting down like this, and then you're hitting the top of the club head, and ball just going sky shot. So let me show you an example here. We want the clubs to go first, not your hands, your club head. And also, we don't want to like slide into the target. Like you're sliding too much, and your body, your head, your chest is sliding towards the target, and your arms too. So you're pretty much swinging like this, So you gotta stay back and release the club. So here, this. See, I'm kind of leaning back and just releasing the club like this.
If you're looking for a drink for a golf game, try Shake Cobra Tea in our affiliate link down below.
Good. Oh, handles up. Good. Then backswing, slower backswing somewhere here, and then lean back, and we need to release the club like this. You see the hand rotation. If you look at your front video, you have no hand rotation. You're this.
Okay.
It has to be here. So I don't know if you look at any tour pros, or do you watch any tour pros, like any pro golfers swing?
Rory?
Yeah, of course, everyone watches.
Yeah,
Do you see his follow through? His follow through is never gonna look like this. It's gonna look like this.
Yes.
Yeah, because he's released. If you release the club, your left glove hand is gonna be underneath. But if you don't release and just throw your hands towards the target, like gloves on the top. Right? So you gotta start releasing.
Okay.
So let's give it a try.
So
release. And you don't have to swing 100%, swing like 70 to 80% power. Then lean back and release. Oh, no. still moving towards the target. Okay. So let's get your legs slightly narrower. Good. Then okay, that was slightly better. Let's give it a try. Let's hit the ball. Okay.
still a bit high, right?
To make your swing a little bit flatter, just a little bit flatter, and we have to start coming from inside out a little bit more, because you're going over the top, and you're hitting it here on the top, on the toe. So we gotta come down from a little bit inside out. So you're gonna get your right feet slightly back, just a little bit. No, not this way, back.
Oh, back.
Yeah, just a little bit, not too much. Okay, good. And then get your setup. Then this way, and imagine we're swinging towards this way, inside out.
Inside out, okay.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's better.
Here was more like a home run?
Yeah, that was much better.
Much better.
Nice. That's it. Oh, 305. Good job.
There we go.
So yeah. Oh, I mean that was with your club speed, this is the normal distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be hitting. So I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
But it was one of the good shot you did out of like a lot of bunch of shot.
Oh.
But with your club speed, if you can come down in the proper angle and then hit in proper angle of attack, proper club path, and hit it in the center of the club face, this is pretty normal.
This is what I should be aiming for.
Distance-wise, yes. But direction was definitely better on that one too. But yeah, so let's go over what we just worked on.
Sure.
Let's do a recap. So first, the ball position. So your feet your ball should not be in the center of your body. It should be on the left heel. So you can do a setup like this. Put both your legs like this, and then open your left feet, and then get your right feet out this way. That's how you set up. Okay. And the next one is the wrist position. Your wrist was pushing it down too much. So I wanted your hands to be a little bit higher. And then I want your right shoulder to be slightly tucked in this way. And the next one is the less backswing. So in order to prevent you from over backswing and bending your arm, so I wanted you to do a slower backswing. So slower, which will help you stop somewhere here. So for you, I want you to feel like you're doing a half swing. So your half swing is the full swing.
Yeah.
Okay? And the last one is you're moving towards the target too much. So you're muscling it out too much. That's the most common issue with all the amateur golfer. They think they can hit the ball far by pushing your hands this way towards the target, but you got to let your club head go this way first. So you gotta add a little bit more wrist rotation. And also with the driver, you gotta feel like you're hitting the ball from your right side of your body, not the left side like an iron. You don't have to hit down on it. You just gotta lean back, stay on the right side, and release the club like this. Okay? All right, so let me show you a quick example. So didn't go as far.
Yeah.
So
We make it so effortless. Yeah.
but yeah, with your club speed, you can hit the ball way farther than me. Yeah, because you have a big advantage. You're tall, you're long, and you're very athletic. Your sequencing is really good. So you just gotta work on those things, and just you gotta hit a bunch of balls. You've been only playing for 2 years, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta, if you want to be consistent, you gotta be at least hitting like 10,000 balls.
Okay.
That's when you start getting more consistent with the ball striking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So good job, Felix.
Thank you.
Okay, so we increase your distance average from 240, like sky shot and like low knuckly shot, to 304?
304. Yeah.
Yeah, so great job. So it was just a few shots that went 300 yards, but it's gonna take you a long time to get into the zone and just keep hitting the center and hit the ball straighter. So just work on those 5 things. We work on a lot of things.
Yeah.
And then if you start practicing that way, you'll be more consistent and hit the ball farther and straighter. Yeah.
Yeah, coach
So-
said 10,000 balls, right?
Oh yeah, 10,000 balls.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching our video. Please like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next video.